What an exciting day, International Women's Day 2024. And it has a very special place in my heart, as also everyone else here, I'm sure. I am indeed honored to be standing today at the IAA World Congress on the 8th of March, which is the International Women's Day, to commence such amazing, meaningful discussions and program, which has been planned today by the IA World Congress. No doubt, people ask about commitment. To me, the International Advertising Association's commitment is not 100%, it's 110%. Think about it, 3 days of World Congress, one full day dedicated to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and how women are so meaningful in this economic leadership and contribution we are talking about. So can I just request everyone to put your hands together for John and his team and the global leadership team who've done such an amazing job in making sure that our commitment is known to the world. To be standing here in Penang, a true melting point of different cultures, the Malays, the Indians, the Chinese, so many other communities. To me, this cannot be a better setting than the International Women's Day program today. It is indeed a privilege for me, which I do not take lightly, let me tell you, as the Global Vice President of DE&I and the Chair of the DE&I Council, that we are here to not just advocate, but also celebrate the achievements that women have and have been contributing over the years. Diversity is a part of the DNA of IA. And let me just show you this particular slide. And I think it sets the context of what the discussions will be about today. That's our North Star Compass. This is one organization, believe me, I do sit on boards of lots of other organizations where I have not seen the clarity of vision that I have seen in IA. Those are the pillars, those are the values, those are the beliefs that we live by. And as you can see, diversity, equity, and inclusion is a very, very integral part of our DNA and existence. Today, we'll be focusing on gender diversity and the powerful role that women can play in recoding our business lives, our marketing lives, our advertising lives to create a better world and a better life. Our IA campus that you see here actually does not just speak to me and to the global leadership team. It speaks to 4,000 members across our presence in 56 countries, and each of them are brand ambassadors of diversity, equity, and inclusion. I love simplicity. So let me just quickly summarize what I believe diversity, equity, and inclusion stands for. Diversity is definitely about recognizing the differences around us and respecting these differences. Equity is ensuring that everyone is included in our conversation. But more importantly, inclusion, which is the theme of today, is making sure that we're not just included in our conversations, but we are also heard, that our perspectives matter wherever we are. So, very quickly, I've just put down a few notes so that I know I'm covering off everything. I do want to share some KPIs that we have for diversity, equity, and inclusion, and we take it very, very seriously. So it's not just talk for us. So let me share what is the objective when we set up this commission to definitely help brands and individuals to make a positive change in diversity, equity, and inclusivity space. To become the most diverse, equitable, and inclusive association in the marcoms industry, and believe me, we already are. We have global leadership and membership across so many different countries. We definitely have some very set KPIs too, because what you cannot measure does not get done. And we monitor these KPIs through regular surveys. 50%, that's our target, diversity on local boards in the country chapters, 50% diversity on global board. Every conference, I repeat, every conference that IA has or any event that IA has will always feature diversity of speakers. and or topics that may be included which will appeal to diverse audiences. We share successful diversity leaders and best practices in Marcom chapters and across the world, and that's what you'll see a lot of it today. Just getting back very quickly, and this is going to be a very short one from me, really, is that women actually play a huge role in our country's social and economic growth. Why is gender diversity, the equality important? I'd like to give you one stat. The global GDP will be up by 28 trillion US dollars. Imagine that, 28 trillion US dollars, a straight case for gender diversity by McKinsey Research. And cannot be wished away. I'll just end with a very small personal story. From the time I was 6, I could only hear one message that used to be driven through to me by my parents, and that is, you need to be independent, you need to earn, you need to be in charge of your own happiness. And that happiness you create not by looking at what you have, but what you can give to the people around you. Believe me, I used to get so annoyed when I used to hear this over and over again. But today, when I reflect back, I realize that's what made me and continue to guide me through my journey. Yes, my parents are still with me today. I'm very fortunate. But a lot of you here are parents, fathers, mothers. So my last message would be drive that message as early as you can with your children, whether be it a son or a daughter, and we create and recode for a better world, a better life. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Shiba. Thank you so much.